Hello, it's me, Matt from the Brick Base, and today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Darth Vader's castle. Just a few specs on the set. The set number is 75251. It contains 1,060 pieces and originally retailed for $120 this year in 2019. First off, let's take a look at those minifigures. Alright, first up we have Darth Vader, and he is sporting the relatively new Darth Vader helmet mold piece that comes off in two pieces. As you can see, the bottom part is like his respirator and everything, and then the top part just slides right on top of that. I really like how they made that new piece after a lot of years of using the same old Darth Vader helmet piece. He also has the new kind of soft cape there, so it doesn't get quite as wrinkled as the other ones. And he has no back printing, which you don't really see it anyway, so... But yeah, the front printing is very nice. You can see the detailed robes going down onto his legs, and he also has his classic red lightsaber. That's pretty much it for Darth Vader. The next figure we have is also Darth Vader, but in his back-to-tank outfit, and he does have his little respirator there, which is normally used for, I believe, scuba divers in regular LEGO sets. He also has some awesome printing there on his torso with little mechanical things, and he also, on his legs there, you can see that they tried to make it look like he doesn't have the rest of his legs because, of course, they got burnt up on Mustafar, so they tried to cut it off there, and the rest of the legs are sort of a metallic color. So I really like how they included that, and he does have back printing with some of his shoulder blade detailing there, and also some scars on the back of his head. And he only has the one face print, which is him sort of meditating there. And he also has a silver arm. And let's move on to the next figure. Here we have is what the box calls an Imperial transport pilot. And I really like this figure. I believe these figures were the ones who picked up Darth Vader on Mustafar when he got burned by the fire at the end of Episode 3, which is very nice that they included it. And I think that the helmet is the same as the Scarif Troopers, just in white and with different printing on it, which is very nice to see. He has some blue markings there on his torso and his legs, and some very awesome leg printing there with some more details. And yeah, overall just an awesome figure. He also has back printing, and he has a blaster. So yeah, I really like this figure, and it is exclusive to this set as well, which is very nice to see. And let's get on with the last two figures. I'm only going to show you guys one of these because they're both identical, but these are Royal Guards, and they're pretty much the same as any other Royal Guard that you see in other sets, but they do have the new soft capes just like Darth Vader, so they don't wrinkle as much, and they do have two colors, so on the one side it's kind of a darker red, and on the other side it's a lighter red, which is very awesome. If I can get it situated there. They have used the same helmet mold for Royal Guards for ever since they started making LEGO Star Wars sets, but it does fit the character very nicely and has the common same torso printing there, but there's not a whole lot going on. He also has a little staff or spear kind of thing. I don't really know what those are called, but yeah, pretty simple figure. But yeah, let's get on with the actual Darth Vader's castle. So I just wanted to start off at the base of the model just to show you guys some of this rock work and also some of the lava at the front. I believe this is a relatively new piece that they use right here. It's kind of rocky in a trans orange color, which is very nice to see. Also, the rock work on either side is this nice dark tan color, which definitely pops out from the rest of the set being mostly black and dark bluish gray, which is very cool to see. On this side of the set, there is a little docking bay or charging station for a little mouse droid here. You can see the little build for that. But yeah, there's a printed tile right there just for some extra detailing. And there are these two little stations for to store stud shooters, I guess. That's what they mostly use it for, but it also kind of looks like lava collecting. So I don't really know what the intent of that was. Moving on to the side, there's a little staircase that goes up to the rest of Darth Vader's castle, and in the bottom here, there's a little hangar for the TIE Interceptor, that Darth Vader ship, which I will show to you guys a little bit later. And just shining a little bit more light in here, just so you can see some more details. They do have a bunch of stickers on each of the columns, just for a little bit more detail, which in my opinion is a little bit unnecessary since you don't really see this part of the set a whole lot. But we can actually put Darth Vader's ship in there, and it fits nice and snug in there, which is very nice. And just taking a look at the other side of the castle, there is this little podium thing with two of these statue things with hooded figures. I'm not really sure what this is exactly supposed to be. I don't think it was in any of the Star Wars movies or anything, but there is also this little crystal thing. It's kind of a pinkish color, and then there are sticker details right here and then on both of the columns in the back there. And then also right here, there's this little secret compartment, and in there is Darth Vader's lightsaber. And also, there is another hidden compartment on this other side that I forgot to mention right here. And inside is a red crystal, which is supposed to be the lightsaber crystal that Darth Vader makes his lightsaber with. And I just think that's a really cool feature. Just so you can reenact that scene that people might not have seen in the movies. So yeah, that is really cool. And let's get on with the rest of the build. On the second floor of the castle, we have Vader's Bacta tank, and this just pops out. It's just on two jumper plates here, but you can take the whole thing out. And there's some black detailing on the top. With these new, they're relatively new elements, at least in black. They kind of look like teeth, but it adds some extra detailing there. And then you can just put him back in there. But yeah, your Bacta tank Vader figure fits nicely in there, and it's just with two trans blue pieces here, half round pieces there, and it just flips up like that, and you can store them in there. And then also on the side here, there's a little door with some sticker detailing there, and you can see on the outside of the model that there's this little clip here that you can lift up, and you can access the doorway just like that, and then go down the stairs, which are right here. So we can take our actual Darth Vader figure and have him walk right here, which is very cool. I really like that feature and how they made a little hidden door there. Moving up to the third floor, you can see that this is Darth Vader's meditation chamber. So we can take our Darth Vader and put him right in there. You do see this many times throughout the Star Wars films where he's just meditating there. And you can close this little hood there, and he is nice and closed in there. And also, this little hologram piece right here is Darth Sidious, and I really like that mold. They used it on the two figures down below on that little podium thing. But yeah, overall, just a really cool floor. This is probably one of my favorites. I just really like the look of his meditation chamber in there. But yeah, moving up to the fourth and final floor, you can see that this is sort of a lookout tower. Or meeting room, I guess. You do see it in Rogue One. This is where Director Krennic and Darth Vader meet up. But yeah, you can stick your Stormtrooper figure there, and there is a little spring, or not spring-loaded shooter, but one of these flick missiles on a ball joint here, so you can move that around and shoot people or whatever. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the top floor. And by the way, this dish piece is also a sticker. Not a whole lot of printed pieces in this set. Here's a closer look at Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. And as you can see, this little part in the front just flips open, and you can fit Darth Vader in there very tightly. He barely fits in there, but let me just show you that real quick. Let's see if I can get him in there. Might have to remove his helmet there real quick. Yep, there we go. Pop his helmet back on. I don't know if I can. Well, you can fit him in there without his helmet. That's kind of weird, but yeah, also on the front of the TIE Advanced, I don't really like this, how you can just see the light gray studs right there in the middle. I wish they would have done something a little bit better to make that look a little nicer. On the side here, they use these relatively new kind of triangle pieces. It's like half of a 2x2 plate, which definitely fits this model well. But yeah, for the size, it's definitely very accurate and everything. Also in the back, there is a spot for his lightsaber here. So I suppose you can just clip that on just like that. And yeah, that is pretty much it for Darth Vader's TIE Advanced there. Here's a quick look at the box, and I do really love this box art. You can see Mustafar there in the background and Darth Vader's TIE Advanced flying away. And at the bottom there, you can see all 5 minifigures, and the 2 exclusive ones being Back-to-Tank Darth Vader and the Imperial Transport Pilot. And then on the left of the set, you can see all the set information. Also at the top, there's this new box art that they've been using for most of the 2019 sets. Kind of has the white bricks there bordering it, and then of course Darth Vader at the top. And then taking a quick look at the back of the box, you can see most of the set's features that I showed off in the review. You can see that there's the stud shooter there, and then the doorway that Vader can walk out, and then his back-to-tank, and then the little docking bay for the mouse droid there, and then the little podium, as well as Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. So yeah, that is a look at the box. Oh, also, just wanted to mention that at the bottom of the box here, you can see that there's a little slot for the instruction manual to fit, which I thought was a really cool idea, and I think they should do that on all of the Lego sets from now on, just so the instruction manual doesn't get all crumpled or anything. The only problem with this is that at the top of the box, it does say to open from the top. However, the slot for the instruction manual is actually at the bottom, so they should have said to open it from the bottom. But other than that, it's a really cool idea, but the execution just really isn't there yet. But I do look forward to future Lego sets having that feature in the box, just so the instruction manual is in good condition. But yeah, this has been the box, and let's get on to my final thoughts. All in all, this is a really great Lego set, and I really enjoyed building it. And for a structure that you only see for a few minutes during Star Wars Rogue One, they really put a lot of detail and effort into getting the design exactly perfect. And I really love how this set looks on display. It just looks super epic. But anyway, this has been my review on the Lego Darth Vader's castle. If you do like our content, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and maybe leave a like down below or a comment, and we'll see you guys next time.